if I think that way, I know that everybody has some kind of story just like that. So the only way that I can get that, I gotta make sure every single one of you get that. Because if you don't get it, how am I gonna get my freedom?
Right.
Because if I'm self-focused, then I'm only gonna be the one accomplished. This business, the way the compensation plan is designed to drive a certain behavior, to help other people. And if you don't help, then you won't have the byproduct of it. Okay, so now that I've said all that, the biggest thing is the vision of where we're going. This, you can call it an intimate group, you can call it a small group, but this is our group. The biggest thing I want you to know is that here in St. Louis, you have an opportunity to really capitalize on a very big trend that is happening. It's not, the company is saying it, numbers don't lie. We did $65 million last year as a startup company. We're now doing $17 million a year, 15 months in the company.
Wait a minute. You said we did how much?
65 million.
From month what?
This is from August 29 till August 29, one whole entire year. 65 million. Is that good or bad?
No, it's good. I heard 11. That's what I've been telling.
No, oh, you're talking about on a monthly basis.
Right.
Yeah, because I do 300,000 on my own.
So as a year collectively.
As a year collectively, we did 65 million. Yep. So as a year, we did 65 million. And record-wise, oh my gosh. I love the iPad because I record everything. Let me show you something. Look at this. You know these? These are called bonuses, okay?
That's exciting to see.
It's a $100,000 bonus.
Yep.
Okay? By the way, this person right here, he just got scored $1 million.
Darren Kidd, yeah.
Darren Kidd. I just want you to see this, okay? I like the song. If you know what the song is.
It's been on for 17 years.
I can play the video all along, but I want to keep it short. The company gave away 200 bonuses. The minimum bonus is $25,000. Then it's $100,000. Then it's $250,000. Then there's a $500,000, and then there's $1 million bonus. In the last 15 months, they've given away 200 bonuses, and a dozen of them are $100,000 bonuses. 2 of them are $250,000, and one's $500,000 in 15 months. It's not just 5 people or 10. People are breaking records like crazy. It's because the product is really good. And it's simple. There's not 50 products, it's one bottle. So it duplicates a lot quicker. So when someone comes in, they watch the new brand partner training, they make the list and they book their party, they can turn around and go like, I love the product, it's one bottle, and I put it on at night. And the presentation is 20 minutes. So it replicates very, very fast. Very, very fast. We do have a patent on it. So that means that it takes 10 years to break the patent, and each plant takes about 5 years to grow from seed to medical grade. So that's 15 years until someone duplicates it. The barrier of entry is very, very hard. The only reason why we have an edge is because this company that has grown these plants, they've been growing these plants since 1998. So they were grown for medical purposes only. We just happened to actually step in and go, by the way, you already have this field that's growing already. Because of an accidental discovery, let us just come in and use those plants to make these products. So we're an old company, but we're truly, really a ground floor opportunity. And there's nobody here in St. Louis doing it. Nobody. So the only way I can convey this to you, how important this is that if you can get really good at working together as a team, the next 60 days, I'm talking about days, 60 to 90 days can change. I know, look, I can make that kind of income in 12 months you can do it. I'm a lot polished now, but a year ago, I had nothing but faith. That's all I had. I felt very low as a person. And everything had changed. So here's the system that I'm putting, I think that could be implemented. I think that there needs to be a culture. People need to know each other. It starts here. You know, I think everyone here needs to know the color of each other's carpet. It sounds kind of silly, but if you know the color of each other's carpet, that means that you're like family. Mm-hmm. And if you actually know each other's name, how many kids someone has, the names of the kids, it's important, guys. It really is. But if you don't, guess what? You're just another person that's trying to make a buck in a business. Mm-hmm. But if you really take yourself out of the equation and say, how do I build this team? And you plug in and work together. Is it going to take a little while? Yeah, but look, it's like an avalanche. It's slow in the beginning, but it compounds over time. My words is this. I want to see a Miriam University training party happen once a week. Just once a week. It doesn't have to be this long. It's really shorter. I'm throwing everything out in a short amount of time. But every week, we have a training party. Everyone around the United States, in Guam and Puerto Rico and American Samoa, they actually go online on Monday at 6 o'clock p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 8 o'clock Central Standard Time. They actually have a live webinar. Here's where you find it. Training, new University. And all it really is clicking this and watching the training that's recorded live every single week. And it's a top national marketing director that's featured on here that trains everyone nationwide on a system. Why is this important? Because it's not you. Remember everything I was telling you guys about? If it's not you, it's going to grow on its own.
Welcome here tonight to here. To 30 people to get one, that's okay. Just keep on
I'm
going.
not going to put the whole thing, but just give you an idea what it looks like.
Better and better. You're going to get more and more and more skill
so
in how to approach
Mark
someone.
Smith, by the way, he's the #1 earner in the company.
Give them a DVD.
Last month,
you're going to get better at that.
Last month, he earned $151,000. Solid. It's not a bonus or anything like that. It's solid. $151,000. It's huge. There's people that claim like, oh, I make $200,000 a month. That's a 1 month.
Yeah.
He makes that every month on the auto delivery orders. I'm not even talking about his weekly check. I'm talking about his auto delivery orders, $151,000. Okay. So imagine that you plug in once a week, and food, chips, everyone's hanging out, and then just for an hour, watch this great training that's live, and then 30 minutes afterwards, just go, hey, so what did you do this week? What can we do better? Well, I did this. I signed up 2 brand partners. Here's what I did, and then you bless everybody with your knowledge. Then same thing. You know, glory go to glory. Hey, so what did you learn this week? This is what I did. This is what I think we should do next week. And you know, everyone's gonna actually learn from each other. And I think if you just did it once a week for an hour and a half, I promise you, everybody's gonna know each other. Name, kids, carpet, you name it, and you will do anything for your family.
Well,
I promise you.
if I may.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know, that's got like an inspiration, call it a God thing if you want, but like I do a blog and it's called Social Happiness Experiment. And it's actually Social Happiness Experience. And what I've been doing is interviewing different business owners on their motivations for why they're going into business. And I really feel like, as far as like building the culture, it would be really beneficial if we could actually like do audio interviews, or if I could do an audio interview with everyone that would be willing to, so that way anybody that you happen to come across, or that any of the rest of us would happen to come across, then we could actually point to an interview that has been done, so that way the things that we want these other people to know that are going to be coming into the culture, they can actually learn it, so that way when they meet in person, then they'll actually just know who we are based upon what we've already put out in the interview. So I mean, like, if there's anybody that would be willing to do that, obviously I do it for free because I think it's a pretty cool idea. I really like this. Then come see me.
Yeah, that's awesome.
It's awesome,
that's
definitely.
That's a great idea to actually bring within a mastermind group.
Yeah.
And that's the key about this whole culture. And I love what you just said. It brings us all together, ideas and everything. And look, some ideas are gonna work, some are not gonna work. But as you go every single week, you shave off all the fat, and you'll get everything leads right back to the system. That's one thing I do know. Like, every time you get something wrong, you'll get right back to the system anyways, because you'll have enough people doing the right activity that's gonna come in and influence that whole group. That's just how it works. And you know what? I plan on flying here every single month. I plan to get Dale, Danny, I wanna do whatever it takes to win every single month. I will sacrifice as much as possible. I'll bring my family if it hurts me a lot.
I wanna meet Dan.
Every night, just so you know, I go home, I go to the room, and I turn on FaceTime or Skype, and I talk to my kids and my wife.
Aww.
So even though I'm not there, I substitute it because of technology. Because I know what it takes to build a business. You guys don't have to build a monster business, but I know if you build it together, you can create a culture overnight. So I want you guys to know that if you guys decide to come together once a week, and you bring people to this training party, it will change your business. And lastly, at the end of usually somewhere in the month, have a party, like a real party. I guess if you want to make it easy, if some of you have kids and whatnot, turn one of the training parties to an actual party. Like, watch the webinar near university, turn it off, and really go out and just hang out, just do something, go bowling or something. But everybody gotta hang out. That's all. If you can make friends and just do the 5 steps, new brand partner training, do your real results party, get people signed up, plug them into the Near University, Near training party, cycle that over and over and over, dude, it's impossible for you guys to fail. There's no way you guys can fail. There's nobody copycatting it here in this market. So, all right, does anyone have any questions?
I know I left the room to go through the interview, but my question is, I think we talked about it last night. We're talking to all our prospects or friends and family. Gloria, I just don't have that money. Did we share that, how we did that when we showed them the real result party?
Okay.
I got that
so
too.
Gloria was saying, so what happens if someone says, you know what, I like the product, but I don't have the money to get it? That happens a lot. So here's what we do. We turn those little things into opportunities. You guys are like this one. So we get a lot of preferred customers sign up because this is what we do. The product's $80, okay? But some people, they love it, they don't want to spend the $80. Here's what we do. Let's say you actually go through all the steps, you show it to them, they try out the product, and they love it, but they say, I don't have the money. Well, you can just say, how would you like to get a bottle for free from me? I would love that. How do I just get it for free? Yeah, it's $110, but you can have it for free. How do I do that? Well, why don't you do this? You can actually host a crow's feet and cocktails party, or a wine and cheese party, or a wine and wrinkle party, whatever you want to call it. Host one of those parties, and if you have 10 people that shows up, just for hosting it, I'm going to give you a bottle for free. Really, seriously, no one really says no to that. And then you come in, and what do? You do the same presentation. You show them before and after pictures. Let everyone try out the product for free. Let them put it on, put it on their neck. Women, if they have makeup on, you suggest put them on their neck. And if they don't have makeup on, suggest them put it on their face. And once they're done, just say, guys, thank you so much. Who sees value in looking younger with Miriam? Everyone's going to go, I want to look younger. Let's go and get you signed up. And then you can fill out the applications, and then you can go back and say, hey, by the way, here's your bottle for free. Just so you know, I signed up 6 preferred customers. Do you want them, or do you want this free bottle? That's what I want those 6 applications. Well, you can either be a brand partner or get your product for free. I don't know which one you want. I want free every month. How do I do that? Well, you need to pay $80 for the first month, tax and shipping, and then afterwards, on the second month, you'll get the product for free every month because of these 6 preferred customers. Okay, I'll sign up right now. For some reason, they happen to have the $8, right? The reason why people just don't want to pay for it, most of the time, it's not because of money, it's because they just don't see a lot of value into it, that's all. If you can instill the value, they'll get it. Okay? So you can throw parties on that, and here's how you get those bottles. New York gives back. Sign a lot of preferred customers and brand partners, and when you get those bottles restocked to you, don't just sample them out. Use them as advantages it's all leverage. That's how you build a business. If you have something that they want you can leverage, you could leverage them to do what you want. That will benefit them. You could do a raffle. We do raffles all the time. Hey, whoever has the most guests gets a free bottle. So have fun with it. I like having fun. I don't want to work all the time.
Mm-hmm.
It's true.
You know? So, how many of you agree that it's good to throw a training party once a week?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
for sure.
Okay. Who would like to host at whose house